Why are more people in the UK buying used cars in 2025 than ever before? If you clicked on this video, you've probably seen our title and thumbnail asking exactly that question. Today, we're breaking down the surprising surge in used car sales across the UK and what it means for drivers like you. Buying a car has always been one of the biggest financial decisions for UK households. But in 2025, the car market looks very different. New car sales are down, while used car sales are breaking records. In this video, we'll look at what's driving this shift, from the cost of living crisis to supply chain problems to the rising costs of electric vehicles. By the end, you'll know why so many people are ditching the idea of brand new cars and going secondhand.
Section 1. The cost of new cars.
First, let's talk about prices. In the last few years, new car prices in the UK have climbed dramatically. The average price of a new car has now reached over £40,000, and that's simply out of reach for most households. Add to that higher interest rates on car loans, and suddenly, buying new feels more like a luxury than a necessity. For families balancing energy bills, food prices, and rent, a shiny new car just doesn't make financial sense anymore. Even entry-level cars, which were once affordable, are now priced close to £25,000, far from the reach of many first-time buyers.
Section 2. Supply chain disruptions.
Another factor is supply. Ever since the pandemic, the global car industry has struggled with shortages of semiconductors, those tiny chips that power modern vehicles. Production delays have meant fewer new cars are available on the market. Even when they are, waiting lists can stretch for months. Meanwhile, used cars are available today. For many buyers, the choice is simple. Why wait half a year for a new car when you can drive away in a used one tomorrow? On top of that, transport and shipping costs have also risen sharply, making imported new models even more expensive.
Section 3. The electric vehicle effect.
Then there's the rise of electric vehicles. EVs are the future, but they also come with a higher upfront cost. In 2025, the average new EV in the UK still costs around £45,000, compared to under £20,000 for a decent used petrol or diesel car. On top of that, the second-hand EV market is still developing, which means most people going electric face higher costs. For budget-conscious buyers, petrol and diesel cars from the used market remain the go-to option. Until second-hand EVs become more affordable and widely available, many households will continue to view petrol and diesel as the practical choice.
Section 4. The hot used models.
So what are people actually buying? The UK's most popular used cars are familiar names: the Ford Fiesta, Volkswagen Golf, and Vauxhall Corsa. SUVs like the Nissan Qashqai are also in huge demand. These cars are reliable, affordable, and easy to maintain. And because so many were sold as new cars in the past decade, there's a healthy supply on the second-hand market. Interestingly, many buyers are choosing slightly older models, 3 to 5 years old, because they offer the best balance between price and reliability. Online used car platforms like AutoTrader and Kazoo have made it easier than ever to compare prices and buy with confidence.
Section 5. The risks of buying used.
But it's not all good news. Used car prices themselves have gone up, in some cases by 30% compared to pre-pandemic levels. Plus, there's always the risk of hidden faults, higher running costs, or buying a car that doesn't meet future emissions rules. That's why experts recommend checking a car's history and getting an independent inspection before buying. Many buyers are finding that even second-hand cars are now selling for nearly the same price they paid years ago, a clear sign of how strong demand has become. That's why smart shoppers are taking extra time to compare models, read reviews, and use trusted car-checking tools before closing a deal.
So why are used car sales surging in the UK? The answer is simple: affordability, availability, and practicality. With new cars becoming a luxury, the second-hand market is where everyday drivers are finding real value. The car market in 2025 is shifting fast, and the decisions people make today could reshape what we drive for years to come.
Would you buy a brand new car in today's market, or would you stick to secondhand? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into life in the UK.
Thanks for watching.